Pepe coin crypto alert. I got a video for you guys. We've got some interesting price action playing out in Pepe that we need to be talking about right now. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into this video. All right, guys. So I just want to lead off with Pepe coin is the chosen meme. Okay, guys. Follow me at 333 Blacksea on Twitter. Pepe coin is the chosen meme, and I'm going to continue to say that because I do believe that it is the newest of the big three musketeers. You got Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Pepe, and I think that Pepe, it's the lowest market cap, but I think that it will flip Shiba Inu, and it will give Dogecoin a run for its money when it comes to market cap. I think that a 10x from here is very, very possible for Pepe, especially the way that the overall market has been trading over the past couple of months. So looking at Pepe, here's a little bit of a warning for you guys, all right? So we just got a major pullback. Now, is it a major pullback? I'm not going to say it's a major pullback. What I'm going to call this is just a retest of the bullish trend line. We're still holding up inside this channel between 40s12 and 40s 14.5. And guys, I've been saying, you know, what I really wanted to see was daily, weekly candle closures above 40s 14.5. And that would be signal that we were getting ready to set up for new all-time highs for Pepe. Well, we didn't quite get that. And I was saying if we reject down off this, I do expect potentially a test at the bull market support band, this line, the bull market support trend right here that I drew out a long time ago, this yellow line. Guys, if you zoom in here, we saw a beautiful, beautiful tap right there, right on it. And I'll tell you what, guys, that's A-okay. Bull market price structure still intact. I would say I am cautiously paying attention to the bull market trend line. In my opinion, I think that we could break below it, but I think that there's a less likely chance of that and more likely a chance that we kind of chop around in this channel for the coming weeks here, in between 40s12 and 40s 14.5. Now, guys, I'll be honest. Now, this isn't financial advice, but what I'm doing right now is I just entered a juicy long position. I am trying to buy this dip. I am trying to layer in here really anywhere below 40s12 was a great entry because already you're up. If you got in at that tap of the bullish trend line, you're already up 6% off of that trade. And if you're doing 10x leverage, that's 60%, nearly a 2x on your money. And I do think that right now we're probably going to see more chop here. And, you know, guys, maybe be back in that range-bound territory. Maybe be back in that high-leverage scalping territory. But that being said, at the bottom of this trend line, I am looking for those juicy long positions that you hold basically for breakout of this channel. I'm trying to hold it for the breakout of this channel, really testing this level at 40s 14.5 and really closing above it. But I do think that if you're trading around here, this is fantastic entry level points. And now that's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing in these markets. If you do want to trade with me, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have many sign-in bonuses. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitToNext. We have a $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin and many other fantastic sign-in bonuses to many other exchanges. Feel free to check out those affiliate links down below in the description box or pinned comment down below. It really helps support this channel, so I really appreciate it, guys, especially if you want to be trading. Take advantage of these promotions as well because these promotions come and go, and when they're hot, you should be taking advantage of them. So looking at Pepe, guys, we are at rank 28, down about 4.51%. People are freaking out. People always freak out, though. Whenever crypto is red, even if it's a day, after you've seen 100% gains and it comes down 4%, people are calling for it, going to zero, calling it rug pulls and saying all these crazy things. Guys, crypto's not for the faint of heart. That being said, I'm still very bullish on Pepe, and honestly, like holding above this bullish trend line, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. In reality, it does seem like we're kind of just consolidating in this massive channel here. And I do think that there's a high likelihood that we break out to the upside and come and test 40s 20. I think that's a very possible outcome, especially if this support level holds here at 40s12. 40s12 is a very important price level, but I am taking on risk here. I am in a Pepe long position. And I'm going to hopefully long this to my first take profit at the top of this channel here at 4 zeros, 14 and a half. And that's what I'm going to be trading Pepe for now. But that being said, I still think Pepe is going to do massive, massive moves this crypto bull run, this true altcoin season. When it comes, I expect frothy price action in Pepe coin. And guys, you look at Pepe right now, we're sitting at $5.5 billion market cap. So in the past month or so, we reached over a $6 billion market cap. So we lost about $700 million. But guys, that's nothing. I really do think that a 10x from here is very possible, bringing this to like a $50, $60 billion market cap, especially if we see the Fed cut those rates, especially if we see Bitcoin continue to do what it's doing. And looking at that, you see Bitcoin at 119,000, up about 0.5% on the day. Ethereum is up 4% on the day. And Bitcoin dominance is the key thing that we need to be paying attention to, okay? I've been saying for a while, we broke down below 60%, including stablecoins, but I've been saying that in Q3, I expect it to rally. I expect the true altcoin season to not really play out until Q4. And that doesn't mean that Pepe and other altcoins can't rally throughout Q3. I just think Bitcoin rallies more versus altcoins through Q3. Then Q4 is when we actually see that true washout of Bitcoin dominance, and where we can actually see maybe sub 50% Bitcoin dominance level. They would have to get really crazy for that, but I think low 50s are definitely on the table. And when that does happen, I expect Pepe to make big, big moves above all-time highs. And right now, guys, we were definitely trying to break above really the bullish structure. We were trying to break above 4016 to get kind of a green light at new all-time highs. We didn't quite get that, but we're still slowly grinding up here, guys, and I am bullish. You look at Bitcoin, it is sitting nice and pretty over $110,000, the previous high. That's very bullish. You look at market cipher here, and the momentum wave is starting to clip above the 60 line. That's bull market territory. In the next 3 days and 3 hours, I think it's a very important candle close. If we close anywhere really above like 118,700, it's very bullish. It's very bullish. We're going to see continuation for the coming weeks. And I'm very curious to see what the monthly candle closure will look like, because that's only about a week away from here as well. The monthly time frame, I'm looking for really anything above like 115,000. If we see a monthly candle closure above 115K, then yeah, big continuation on the monthly time frame. But regardless, I am leaning towards weekly continuation of the upside. That doesn't mean that we can't get like a weekly sideways, a weekly sell-off down like 2%, 3% on the weekly time frame, followed by more continuation of the upside. The way that this market is looking and the way that Bitcoin's basically this price action is looking, like my technical analysis tells me that we're probably going to be looking at multi-week continuation of the upside, leaning into Q4 for Bitcoin. And guys, during that time, I expect Bitcoin to outperform a lot of alts, but into Q4, I think that we're going to finally see that breakdown of Bitcoin dominance and finally see Pepe make that larger move. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think, guys? Do you think that Pepe is ready for new all-time highs, or do we have to wait till Q4? I'm very curious on what you think about that. I think that we have to wait until Q4 to see really, really, 10x, like $50 billion getting added to the market cap of Pepe. I think it's probably have to wait till Q4, but that doesn't mean that we can't go to a $20 billion market cap in Q3, especially if Bitcoin starts to rip and roar. Some of those price predictions I've been seeing for Bitcoin from all these financial institutions kind of point to, if they're right, and it's not a sell the news event, or it's not just them basically being top signals, then I do think that things can get really crazy here in 2025, and maybe we see a $200,000 Bitcoin if things get nuts. And with that, you're going to see literally trillions of dollars be floating down into all the other alts. And guys, I think Pepe is going to really, really benefit from that. But that's all I got. If you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Check out those awesome affiliate links down below. It really helps support this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.